Hello guys, and welcome back to Car Obsession. Are you quite finished? Good. You join me in the brand new MG HS PHEV. I know, it's a sexy name, right? As the title of this video would suggest, I'm testing the EV only range of this car. This is a plug-in hybrid, but you can drive this on EV only in theory for up to 75 miles. But can you actually do that? Well, that's what I'm here to find out. Now, as you've probably noticed, it's hard not to. It is night time at the moment. I do apologise. Genuinely, this is the only time I have to film this video. And I thought, well, don't I film it? I thought, no. I'm sure many of you will want to see just how realistic it is to get 75 miles on EV only. Anyway, from where I am going to Eastbourne and back. I know, exotic. The idea is for me to get to Eastbourne and back, that's roughly 75 miles. So, hopefully we can make it. Now, the advantage of this being a plug-in hybrid is that once the battery is done, I won't be stranded because I'll just fall back on the 1.5 litre petrol. So, let's set the nav. So, granted, I am doing this on a Sunday evening where the roads will be pretty quiet. But like I said, I wanted to film this video as opposed to simply not doing it at all. So for me to get to Eastbourne from here is 36 miles. So yeah, in theory, for me to get there and back, it should be all good. Some of you may remember that I did do a similar test in the Ford Kuga plug-in hybrid a few years ago, and that was pretty accurate. So it'd be interesting to see how this does. So in regards to how long it takes to charge the battery, I will insert the capacity of the battery as a caption. I think it's 24.7 kilowatt hours. I may have got that wrong. I am doing that from memory, so there's a good chance I've got that massively wrong. So I do apologise if that's the case. However, I can tell you how long it takes to charge the battery using a 7 kilowatt charger. You can't use a rapid charger on this, sadly. This will take you around 4.5 hours. So let's say you drive this to your place of work, for example, you plug it in, do a hard day's work, and then this is ready for you to rock and roll at the end of your day. So then, an update. I'm roughly about halfway into my journey. I've got 16 miles left until I reach Eastbourne, and I've got 51 miles left of range. So things are looking pretty good. Miles per kilowatt hour is 3.4. So by the power of editing and maths, I will chuck a caption down below to let you know what that equates to in miles per gallon. Now, some of you may argue that doing this on an A road at this kind of speed is not going to give the car the best chance because I'm going at a higher speed. I'm not mixing it too much with town roads, although the journey did start off in a town. So yeah, I have done some town driving, but Google Maps does state that this is the most fuel efficient way of getting to Eastbourne. So yeah, there we have it. And to be fair, even though I've been averaging between, I'd say, 50 and 65 miles per hour, the range hasn't toppled as much as I thought it would. So yeah, granted I am on faster roads, but it hasn't really harmed the range that much, which is a pleasant surprise. For those of you wondering, I have got the regenerative braking set to its high setting. So you have two settings, low and high. Of course, to give the car the best fighting chance, I do have it in high. So 15 miles left, 49 miles left of range. It's just ticked over. So in theory, at this point at least, I'm not quite going to have enough EV to get back home, but hopefully there won't be much in it. So far, I'd say it's been pretty accurate. So we have arrived. I've got 37 miles left of range. So pretty much where I need to be. Miles per kilowatt hour, 3.8. So again, I will convert that into miles per gallon. Right, find somewhere that I can stop, just so I can check the batteries on my cameras. Whilst we're doing that, set it for home, and the route back home is 37 miles. So yeah, right, it's gonna be a little bit tight. Now, if you want to know more about my thoughts on the MG HS PHEV, there is of course a main review which may or may not be published at this point. If it is published, please go check it out. There will also be a walk around video which probably is live, as well as a point of view review which again will go live at some point. Okay, 36 miles left on my journey. I've still got, surprisingly, 37 miles of range.
Now remember, towards the start of the video I mentioned about the roads being quiet. Well, I think I may have jinxed myself. As you can see, I was met by utter gridlock not too far from home, and I'm not quite sure what caused it or why it happened. Apart from the odd emergency services vehicle and a recovery truck, there was nothing obvious to signify what had happened, and sadly I was kept here for quite a considerable amount of time. But out of nowhere, the traffic melted away and I was back on my way home.
Less than a mile to reach my destination. I've still got 4 miles of range, so needless to say, I'm going to make it. Unless I do something very stupid now, or perhaps if my right foot turns into lead, I'm pretty sure we're home and dry. I have covered 71.9 miles, and yeah, with a range of 4 miles left, that has pretty much that has cemented MG's claim that this can do up to 75 miles on EV only. And if anything, if I did more urban driving, who knows, maybe I could have bumped up to 80, 85. Does make you wonder. So there we go, guys. I hope you have found that video useful or helpful. If so, be sure to like, comment and subscribe. If you are subscribed, don't forget to click the bell icon so you get notified every time I make a video. But until the next time, guys, be sure to keep up the car obsession. I've just realised I did manage to hit 4 miles per kilowatt hour, so I'm pretty pleased with that. Well done, MG. Well done.